Welcome everybody. Today we're going to be showcasing the fighter that is retiring today at the UFC 290 card. That man is Robbie Lawler. He's a very underrated pick in this division, as well as a middleweight. Middleweight, he got some buffs to his health after the Nick Diaz fight for some reason. I think that was maybe somebody EA that's a big Robbie Lawler fan. But man, Robbie Lawler, UFC champion, and his story is definitely a story about not giving up. Right, this guy's has 5 perks. He's a 4-star fighter. Just very solid. He's a very clean 4-star fighter. But his story, he went in the UFC. I think he had something close to a negative record, or was pretty close to it. Lost some bouts. Got TKO'd by Nick Diaz. He just lost a lot of bouts, and he kind of relied on this shifting right hook. Was pretty much a one-shot fighter. Still is to an extent, but when he came back to the UFC in his quote-unquote resurgence, right? He came back like a man possessed. The dude was doing some pretty hard-nosed kickboxing combinations. He was very tactical. He understood his strengths as a southpaw. And, granted, he's lost some bouts to quality guys. I mean, the loss to Brian Barberena, in my opinion, I think that was a sign of yeah, he's definitely got to go. But, he has level 4 cross, level 4 rear hook, good lead hooks. I mean, these are good move levels. Level 4 body cross, which makes him really good, as well as the level 4 rear body hook. So really 2 strong meta options as well too, and good pokes. And the elbows are at a level 4. I didn't know that actually. Kicking wise, he has the body type, and the body needs a decent level, but and that jumping roundhouse that can actually catch people slacking. Not too much in the grappling department, but he does have the power single leg because of that slam against Ben Askren. Yeah, and not honestly though, he should have better get-ups. I think he should have higher get-ups. I think that, and he also has level 3 ground strikes all across the board, which is really good in terms of ground and pound, working people in side control, half guard. Interesting. Good boxing combinations, of course. And yeah, Robbie, he's a clean choice to use in middleweight, especially. Very clean choice to use in welterweight, as long as you know how to manage the distance accordingly. Punishing clinch strikes, and we're going to look to try to use Robbie Lawler to the best of our ability in ranked. See you very shortly. Alrighty. Yeah, so with Robbie Lawler, a lot of his losses, I think it was after he got, knocked out by Tyron Woodley, who also went on an incredible streak himself up until his eventual downfall. When Robbie Lawler came back into the UFC, let's actually talk about beforehand while we fight this story. He's one of those guys, but I'm not going to give him. I'm not, one of them clan people. Sorry, we're going to put that rear hook in. Robbie Lawler, I think the fight against Koscheck, when he came back to TKO Josh Koscheck after he was coming back from a bout against Lorenz Larkin, a very quality bout. I think he lost that one by decision, but he was doing work in Strikeforce. Yeah, still, going back and forth, wins and losses. Okay, it's gonna be knee elbowing, but he came back. He TKO'd Josh Costa. I can't remember the second guy he KO'd. I think he KO'd him with a head kick. And then he had a split decision win over Rory McDonald. Then he loses a unanimous decision to Johnny Hendricks. Johnny Hendricks, 2-time NCAA champion from Oklahoma State. And then after that, he went on a pretty, he beats Jake Ellenberger, beats Matt Brown, and then fights Johnny Hendricks and wins a split decision. Mind you, this was for, I think he had the title eliminator against Matt Brown. For those of you who don't know that, okay, spinning stuff. That was done, I think, after GSP had retired, if I'm not mistaken, right? And that first bout, no, that was the rematch, because they had fought for the title. The one that Johnny Hendricks had won against Robbie Lawler, that was the bout that he ended up winning. It was a vacant UFC title, and Johnny Hendricks, a lot of people said he arguably beat George St. Pierre, and then for Robbie Lawler to, in the rematch, to beat him by split decision, that showed a lot of improvements from Lawler. Man. And then the fight that everybody calls, I'm not going to call it necessarily a hot take, because I think a lot of people who see the fight could probably say the same thing. The fight between him and Rory McDonald, the second fight, the one where there's a stare down at the end, and then he breaks Rory McDonald. It was such a crazy fight. that in the, I think it's the UFC 2 intro, you have to play as Robbie Lawler. Like, you have Rory McDonald's like, face all bagged up, and you can TKO Rory McDonald. Oh, nice. TKO Rory McDonald the same way that Robbie did. It's cool because I believe Robbie Lawler was down on the scorecards and he was able to get that victory. But a little bit of controversy after that bout. I believe, you want that in there? Of course. Oh, come on, bro. Hold on. Come on. You see, you can't be playing like a weirdo with that. Nothing to lose and we get. Oh, wow. You know, usually I don't continue the ground and pound after the shots get blocked, of course. But there's like 10 seconds left. If they roll you through, there's not really too much of a concern. So that's a pretty good start to the showcase. Very good, very good. Yeah, you see that rear body hook being at level 4? Oh, look at that. And Pereira has high body health. And he has really, really good health stats to the body. So if you guys start to use Robbie Lawler, you have to start developing good timing with that rear body hook. Alrighty, Mr. newly added Jack de la Madeleine Macarena. Unfortunately, his fight was actually canceled. His opponent that had taken the fight on short notice had actually gotten a brain scan. And has, I think it was like Moya or something like that. It's a brain disease. So crazy how that turn of events turned out. You know, if Sean Brady never gets a staph infection, this dude doesn't get a proper brain scan, and then he would have had a brain disease, would even be able to continue. So I think it was Josiah is able to get into surgery. So hopefully, I wish that dude a speedy recovery, because he, you know, trying to take on JDM on short notice is, whew, felt that power. You know, it's a ballsy move. Not a lot of welterweights were willing to fight him. Fuck, on short notice like that. There we go. And a lot of, speaking of fighting him on short notice, trying to fight him in the pocket's risky, but trying to work with what we got with Mr. Robbie Lawler. Robbie, like, he has a high blocking stat, as I've probably already shown you guys. Things like a 96, and his perks kind of make it 100 when you do side to side. There's like a couple times, like when the dude is just taking shots and whatnot, he's just rolling with the punches, blocking. Blocking obviously doesn't score. I try to remind people of that. You know, they don't score defense. Although it should be, defense should definitely be acknowledged right there by the judges and whatnot. Like if the person's being ineffective with their offense because of the person's defense, that should play a factor. But I understand that like defense itself doesn't necessarily score. You know, if your opponent is just whacking you with body kicks, doesn't matter if you're blocking the body kicks if you're not firing anything back. So, good uppercut. You know JDM got these 5-star moves too, so we got to be really careful. There we go, bop him again. Robbie Lawler. Nope. I'm glad it didn't result in the sweep. I'm very glad it didn't result in the sweep. Robbie on his bout with Johnny Hendricks, I think the best thing that he did in that bout was that he made like what I call wrestling stalling positions a dangerous position for Johnny Hendricks. And it's crazy, right? Because Johnny Hendricks gave GSP his toughest fight to the date, and then for Robbie to do what he did is nothing short of incredible for somebody that wasn't considered to be that guy. But I did think that Robbie did lose that bout to Carlos Condit. Like I thought he definitely did after the McDonald fight, because one of Robbie's main issues is volume. Volume fighters give Robbie Lawler an issue. If he's able to settle into the fight, get the damage off, you'll see him start ripping off his like combinations. I think the end of the round against I think it's the final. Get this guy out of here. Final minute of that bout against Johnny Hendricks. He finished extremely strong. Was wrecking him from the sprawl position, and then finished out with some hard body kicking combinations. Speaking of getting people out, they couldn't get him out of there, but he did his work, and we managed to get out Mr. Jack de la Madeleine Macarena, you know? Just good old-fashioned ground and pound. But, you know, it'd be nice. It'd be nice if, you know, they bring back fucking elbows in the ground and pound, right? That'd be a nice, you know, been waiting for 3 years. That'd be a nice thing for EA to do. Just saying, just a thought. Just a thought. All right. Mr. Paulo Costa, Mr. Paulo Costa. You know, a lot of people say that Costa's not as good in UFC 4 as he was in UFC 3, which I kind of disagree with. His stats are significantly better. The only thing was Costa back in UFC 3, with the way all that a lot of exploited stuff worked. Of course, it made him play a lot better, but he's good. And I forgot what fight was it that led to him getting buffed to a 4.5. It might have been the Rockwood fight, because he was a 4-star fighter for quite some time. I'm gonna wait to slip and counter a la Robbie Lawler style. There we go. Robbie Lawler's, I believe he, with the carve of wood stat, helps him out tremendously. Boom, boom. The fact that, you know, you hit him, whoo, and then now his health gets higher. It's a crazy perk. You get tougher as you get hit, and there's some fighters that are really like that. Guys like boom, boom. Darren Elkins come to mind. You get stronger as the fight goes along. Oh, fucking hell! My stamina wasn't where I thought it was gonna be. Bing, bing. But you know that's just war of attrition stuff, and that's a lot of what Robbie had done. Get into lots of wars of attrition, and people just started to figure him out. I mean, RDA's performance against Robbie, after kicking him in the legs and like fucking up his knee, and there was like a sequence, like a 48-52 punch combo from Rafael dos Anjos against Robbie. Robbie was just trying to cover up, and dominated Robbie Lawler in the clinch. So like seeing that performance from Rafael dos Anjos, which, mind you, if I am not mistaken, right? If I'm not mistaken I have to check after this, but my memory tells me that it was after that. Dropped him again. It was after he had beaten Dom Cerrone, and we got him out. And knocked him the fuck out. Wow. Dang. Beautiful flash KO. Sent Paulo Costa to the shadow round. I love this. This I like. I like the celebration. Wow. He said, "Toma, mama huevazo." If this guy was a fucking plátano, that's what he'd be saying. Come mierda! You thought you could fuck with me, Paulo Costa, borrachina? He can't fuck with me. Él no puede joder conmigo. Fucking Robbie Lawler. Toma que fucking lleva, hermano. Diablo. Qué vaina fuerte con Robbie Lawler. Alrighty. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. Final, of course I get you. Of course I get you. That's the last fight, huh? Yeah, no glove touch.
Any chance this fight actually goes to the ground? This fight does not go to the ground. This one will be fought.
Okay, we're fine. This guy is a helicopter slip hooking bastard. Fucking hell. And he does. There we go. A lot of short-term bot breaking, but also will play long-term. Mainly does a lot of two shots. So we gotta make do what we gotta do. Yeah, we gotta punish him any way we can. I don't care if we gotta shoot, grapple, etc., etc. We gotta do what we gotta do. Go. There's the elbow. There's a spin. This boy is going to start spinning like a goddamn baby. He actually beat Goat. I think Goat was using Ilya Topuria, and this guy had Max Holloway, which a spinning Max Holloway is a fucking hell of a feeling. I know. It's okay. We got high blocking stat. So we'll spin, punch out the elbow. We got to make sure we clinch up.
Another huge right. Whittaker's uppercut.
Yeah, it's okay though. And 96 block as Robbie is coming in clutch. Look at you, pathetic. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Fucking bringing shame to Robert Whittaker. Fuck! I shouldn't have fired back. Yeah, no, fuck you. Fuck you. Expeditiously. Fuck you. Alright. Like, I'm not dealing with that shit.
Both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you gotta
it's funny, like, I think the
very
last
careful
takedown
hanging
that
out for
Robbie
too
Lawler
long
has
if
ever
you're his
recorded in his
opponent.
career was
Outstanding
actually against Ben
ground and pound.
Askren,
You're
who
somewhat of
picked
a
him up
lost
over his
art
head.
in MMA, at least
Earlier in his
terms of
career, Robbie
making
used to
sure
kind
that
of shoot
every strike
takedowns.
counts.
I
Not an
remember
issue for him.
took down on Matt Brown, I think, twice. I think, because he was an all-state wrestler over, I think he's from Iowa, I believe. He's from Iowa. Doesn't surprise me. Okay, bop, 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 bop. Jódete. So he had the wrestling in his back pocket as like a pseudo threat, but you know, never really expanded upon it in MMA, which is a travesty. There we go. Here's a slip hook. There we go. Can we get him out? Of course we're going to this. What's up? That's cool. That's cool. Take our time. Rob is a tough matchup for Robbie Lawler, but it does match up well because of that recovery stat that they gave Robbie Lawler. For some reason, that buff to Robbie, it still doesn't make any sense to me, considering he beat somebody off of something year off layoff. But I guess somebody was just a big fan. It kind of helps you. Oh, it's fucking spinning buffoon. Fuck you. Kind of helps you against these fucking idiots. Just trying to go single shots, still fucking rocked.
So a good job by him here.
Yeah, this is what you start to do. You start to stiff arm retreat if I try to fire back. Yeah, spinning. You bring shame to clean Robert Whittaker players everywhere. He's the same guy that started crying when I was grappling him on stream. I'm gonna let you fucking spin like a fucking Beyblade for free. Are you fucking out your fucking mind? Fuck you. Toma. It's alright. You keep doing that fucking stiff arm retreat. I'm chilling. Probably not. My head is probably. It's crazy because I've dropped this guy like 4 times and he's going to just continue plodding forward with shots. Fucking hectic. Get him down. No. We're gonna put that all-state wrestling to the test. And of course, Robert says fuck you. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna give you a taste of your own medicine. We're gonna give you a taste of your own annoying ass medicine.
Stuff the takedown, no problem.
He failed on that takedown. Robert Whittaker having solid takedown himself, of course. See, I'm not holding back enough. Oh my god, no. Oh, shout out recovery. I'm glad he wasn't all the way to me. Oh, okay, estamos bien, mamahuevazo. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. We're gonna be in here for the long haul, right? Robbie will not be deterred. Okay, maybe. Let's go. Get on momentum transitions.
Lands a big elbow there.
Okay, here.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
Yeah, full guard.
Close guard.
Probably try to clean that up. Uh-oh. Okay, no uh-oh. So, deny that. He's electing to get up. His short-term stamina must be low. If he doesn't want to follow up a ground and pound on the ground, his stamina must be low when he doesn't want to risk it. No. Nope. I'm gonna continue to hold block the entire time I'm striking back. I'm not gonna let go while I'm holding back too. Beyblade shit. Yeah, you see he does something annoying. Expect you to fire back. Fuck you. Level 4 elbow. Mama huevazo. Come fucking mierda. You know what? We got 14 seconds left. Let's go. You gonna rage quit? You gonna rage quit again? No, you're not. Jódete. Mama huevo. That's for Robbie Lawler. Man's retiring. He's retiring this weekend. We're not gonna let you ruin that for him with this bullshit ass Bobby Knuckles ass bullshit. See that? Yeah, that's right, Robbie. You let him know. You let him know, you racially ambiguous motherfucker. Let him know. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. We'll leave it at that. I mean, we have no option. The way we got this shit with like 2 minutes left of this shit about to end. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this. This is it's fun. I will say I will definitely recommend Robbie Lawler as a pick. Is there gonna be some legend edition of Robbie Lawler? I hope not. I hope not. But if it happens, it is what it is. But best of luck to him this weekend against Nico Price. Gonna be a tough bout. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Romero 17. I appreciate all of you. Enjoy the fights and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'm out. Take care.
Well, the celebration.